Okay, so let's get into it. So first of all, we are learning about a slide clamp. So when you have a roof like this or anything like roof which you want to extend, you can do that easily by taking the lower edge which you want to extend and pressing double G. You will see nothing is happening, but you have to press C for edge clamp, and now you can extend your roofs like this. So let's go ahead into second tip, subdivs. Okay, so when you apply a subdivision modifier on UV sphere and set its mode, it looks completely fine. But when you do it on cube, you see what the fuck is happening, because there is limited geometry in the cube. We need more geometry to properly work off subdivision modifier, so we need to add more geometry. It will work fine like this, you can see. Okay, and when you do it on cylinder like this, Ctrl+2, it look very weird. So remember my tip always, we need more geometry to work with subdivision modifier. So more geometry is required in subd modeling, and also I can edge crease these faces so that it will look like this. Okay, it is looking fine. Okay, so let's go ahead into next step. Now it's time to use knife tool. So when you have a model like this, which you try to add loop cuts, but you can't do, so you have to do is go to edit mode and press K for knife tool and just click and drag it over like this and click here and enter. Now you will see you have made it a loop cut like this, but you will see it is not complete loop cut. So what you have to do is K and C for cut through and this and end. So this is how you can create loop cuts around your objects. Let me enable my screencast keys first. Okay, also in the objects like this, you can do it simply by pressing K. Also you can do like this if you want to do it only on middle points, so you can press shift. So this always get the cut will always happen in the middle point of the selected vertices or edges. So you can make some patterns by this like this, press enter, and you can make some patterns like this very easily by using knife tool, which is this feature is underrated, but it is very useful. I know I use it a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead to our 4. So let's make some pipes in Blender. Beginners don't know how to make this, so first of all take a cube, merge them to center, and then just extrude it the shape you want in your pipe like this or something like this, and select middle vertices and Ctrl Shift V to bevel them, and bevel them like this, and then convert this to mesh, and then go ahead to your properties, convert to curve, and then go ahead to your bevel and increase these to a big number. You can do it easily, and then say this, then you can convert back to object means mesh, and you can improve this by pressing Ctrl+2, shade it smooth, and this look fine and auto speed. So this is how you can create, and there is another way I'm going to show you. So you can go and take a curve, go to edit mode, X, delete vertices, and use this draw feature in orthographic mode. You can draw the curve you want like this, not like this, like this or something like this, and this is a simple way to do it. You don't need to go in edit mode, and you can adjust it later if you want, like I want to adjust this. Okay, so this is how you can do it easily by using. Okay, so now I am going to teach you bool tools. So let's say there is a object and I want to make a cut around this. So what I can do is make sure you have installed bool tool add-on. You can do it bool tool add-on, search on get extension and get bool tool add-on. It is very used in hard surface modeling, and you can select your plane and your object, Ctrl Shift B, and you can press difference, but you will see nothing is happening because you have to give some thickness. So add a solidify modifier, and now you can see, and don't give it too much, just like this looks fine. Okay, so this is how you can make cutouts in our mesh. Okay, so let's go ahead to our next tool. More bevel is equal to more smooth. I have an example for you. I have modeled this PC, but I forget to bevel these edges, so it looks too harsh and doesn't look realistic. Even texture and these side stuffs and detailing is too nice, but this doesn't look good because bevel is not nice. If I have done it like this, it would have nice. So more smooth means more natural. Okay, so let's go ahead to our next tip. So in this tip I am going to show you how to use bevel bait. So you apply a bevel modifier normally it get like this. But if you want, you can do this like this. If you want just to apply bevel in front edges, not the back edges. So what you can do is, first of all, go to edge select mode and select your edges and go to press N and turn up your edge data mean bevel weight to 1. Then let me show you. Add a bevel modifier, change angle to weight and select your weight bevel edges, and now you can bevel them like this. And back edges won't affect because we don't have selected them. So this is how you can do. Okay, so next is custom bevel profile. So whenever you bevel like this, control V, you get normal this bevel effect. But if you want, you can customize that effect. Like you can go to profile tab and choose custom, and you can choose anything. Like I am choosing stairs. I can increase the number of segments and apply preset, and you can make stairs very fast. And also there are some other things you can do, like let me show you. Like you can select this modeling things, and you can customize this whatever you want. You can do it. Like you want this to high, this to low, you can do something like this and model something which you want. Custom bevel profiles are very useful. Okay, so let's go ahead to next step, which is recalculate normals. So this is very useful. Let me first turn off this. Sometimes you add another object and this doesn't look good, like shading looks some weird. So first of all, you have to go to our this overlays and turn on face orientation, so that you can see red part means you have to recalculate normal. Select all and shift plus N to recalculate normal, and it will become means your normals get recalculated, and this will looks now fine. Okay, so let's go ahead to our next step, that is artifact removal. This is the most very useful tips. For example, when I applied some material in this, like this material I applied, I am seeing this I don't need this, I am still seeing this weird artifact. This happens sometime when edges overlap to each other. So what you can do is select everything by pressing a M to merge everything, and select merge by distance. It will remove your all extra vertices and the shading will look better. Next is very useful tip, which is to apply scale every time before going to edit mode. I do daily. Every time I open Blender, I do it. So let's say you don't applied it and you going to bevel it. First of all, let's change this back, and you see if you are beveling it, you are getting really weird bevels. That's because you haven't applied your scale. Control A and scale, and now you select edge and you will do bevel. You see, okay, it's looking fine. So this is very useful tip. Everyone should know before going to edit mode. Every time you go, apply scale. If you change scale object, like I have changed scale like this, control plus A, and then go to edit mode and then do something. Okay, so last tip is clean up to make RAM free and all unused data will be removed. For example, I have added a cube plane and then I have done something to this, I don't know, and deleted it, but this is saved, so we have to remove this. First of all, go to file, then cleanups, then purge unused data and delete all unnecessary data which we don't need. So it makes our blend file take less storage and also make our RAM free. It is very useful in big scenes like a city scene, etc. And also one last tip is to pack all external data into a blend file, so that you never lose your textures and etc which have you using. Like I have chosen a font from my PC storage, and when I pack this, automatically everything got packed, and whenever I open, I don't lose anything. So these are my tips for Blender modeling and some lifesavers. If you really like it, subscribe and like the video. See ya then.